Today, we'll venture into the world of Shopee. So, sit tight and grab some popcorn because it's going to be one interesting ride. But not to worry, if you don't have any popcorn, grab your phone and buy some on Shopee. So, Shopee is an application that is widely known all over Malaysia, and it is an e-commerce industry that is constantly growing and loved by everyone in Southeast Asia and as well as Taiwan.
Hardware and software requirements. Today, I would like to talk about how an application like Shopee accesses the website. In order to achieve that goal, we will need two important things, which are basic hardware and basic software. There are three basic software for Shopee used to access the website. It is text editor software, web browser, and app development software. For text editor software, it has many abilities which can change documentation files and configuration files. It also can edit programming language source code such as HTML, CSS, and so forth. HTML, which stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It will be used to structure the web page and its content by using markup language. For CSS, which stands for Cascading Style Sheets. It will be used to describe the presentation of web pages, including the basic layout, color, and font size. Next, web browser can easily access the World Wide Web, which is an internet server system that provides specially formatted documents. It's also able to display large web pages in part to an underlying web protocol which is called Hypertext Transfer Protocol, HTTP. HTTP gives commands for what action the web browser and servers do, such as formatting and transmitting the message. App development software. It is a set of application sets that include app development platforms and app maker software that provides all the tools that are required for efficient, functional, cost-effective, improved time to market, and modular mobile app development. App development platforms provide service in which user can build galleries, lists, forms, and more. For app maker software, provide service in which user can coordinate the application with email marketing tools, such as social media tools, email marketing tools, and mobile marketing tools. There are three basic hardware for Shopee used to access the website, which are computer, external hard drive, and server. Computer. Most computers have sufficient power to be used to create a website. One of its abilities would be the bigger size of RAM. This is basically over 2 GB. The more the better. This could lead to the computer running quickly and smoothly. For example, it can run heavier programs such as web editors, photo editors, and video editors. External hard drive. The external hard drive is important when it comes to making regular backup for projects, because when developing a project, there are risks that one of the website will crash or there will be file corruption. With that said, an external hard drive is easy to use, convenient, and an incredibly safe way to back up your most important files. Server. Every website must have a server computer to host your website on, to ensure that it will be available at all times for anyone who is attempting to access it. There is a profession called web hosting, which provides hosting service. You will be able to purchase hosting package from a web hosting company. They will help us to keep and also maintain the website computer, and we will also able to access it to update files on the website at any time. It's much easier, more reliable, and cost-effective. Finally, after using this hardware and software, you may access the website successfully.
Now I'm going to be talking about the System Development Lifecycle, or SDLC for short. It is a standardized way of moving forward the creation of a structure for developers to create, convey, and design top quality software. Right now, imagine me and you as a developer have a client order. The first stage would be to plan. Now, this stage is for programmers to estimate the budget and declare whether they have the resources to tackle another client. The second stage is to gather information from the client to know what are the requirements needed for the client's application and discuss with the client whether the demand is viable or not. In the third stage, is the design phase. For all the requirements of the end user, the programming developer must examine carefully whether the prepared software has met it, making sure that the end user has the budget and the know-how to use it. And this is also a time for developers to choose a programming language. After the design plan is finished, stakeholders and board of directors must review the plan, then give feedback and suggestions. In the fourth stage is dividing the tasks. All tasks are being separated into smaller sections called modules or units, which will be assigned to the respective developers. This will be the longest stage as all the developers need to set up their predefined coding guidelines and software tools to ensure consistency. After the prototype of this program is built, it will be sent for testing. The fifth stage will be obviously to test it. After the software is completed, it will be set up for trial in a testing area, which will enable tests to be run by appropriate team to determine the functionality of the whole system. If any bugs or mistakes are found, it will be sent to the developers to fix it. This process is continued until the testing team is finished. The sixth stage is the development stage. When all the bugs and problems are solved and all the dust have been settled, the program is finally ready to be released for the public and for customers and clients to use. Once it's released, maintenance is required, which brings us to the seventh stage. Many more problems may occur when the program is available to customers that must be corrected as soon as possible. Changes and updates must be made over time to ensure the program runs smoothly.
Now we'll be comparing the similarities and differences between Shopee and Zalora. Shopee and Zalora are both from the same industry, which is the e-commerce industry, and are both widely known by all Malaysians. Both applications have very similar search bars as well as the display of their homepage. This one is Shopee's search bar and homepage, and this one is Zalora's search bar and homepage, and you can see that they are very similar. Zalora offers discounts when you purchase items from them, and there will be a discount code given, which you can see there. And Shopee too has discounts that they give to the customers to claim whenever the item in your cart meet the requirements of the discount. Next is the exchange and return policy. Zalora and Shopee both allow buyers to return and exchange their product if it is damaged. So those are the similarities of both applications. Now let's move on to the differences. So here we have the differences between these two applications based on personal experience. On the left, you can see that Zalora sells high-end products. They do sell Gucci, Chanel, Hermes, and many more, whereas Shopee doesn't sell any high-end products. The shipment process for both applications is also not the same. As you can see on the left, Zalora's items are actually shipped from their own warehouse, whereas Shopee, the items are shipped by the sellers themselves unless it is from Shopee Mall. Both applications have very different exchange and return policies. On the top, you can see that this is the consignment form that Zalora will provide you, and there is a resealable bag that comes with it as well. So once you want to exchange or return any products, you can just reseal the bag, attach the consignment form, and ship it back to the warehouse. And as well for Shopee, you'll be receiving your items in this parcel bag or in a box, but there will be a different policy for the exchange and return, as you will not be provided with a resealable bag and a consignment form, but you also need the approval of the seller before you're able to return the item. Shopee also allows their customers to purchase food vouchers and beverage vouchers to get a cheaper deal at your favorite restaurants, and Zalora does not have this. Shopee also has Shopee Pay, which is just like Boost Pay, Grab Pay, and Touch and Go. It allows Shopee users to top up money into Shopee Pay and use it to purchase items online, and Zalora does not have this as well. So Shopee also allows users to pay their bills using Shopee Pay. They can pay their phone bill, water bill, electricity bill, and many more. This makes it so easy for users to pay their bills without needing to go out to pay physically, which is good with the current pandemic. Isn't this just so convenient and so cool for us?
Improvements of Shopee. In terms of improvements, I feel that Shopee can revamp their app to be widely known not only in Eastern countries, but also in Western countries. In recent years, with Shopee vision to get into the Western market, which include bringing in sellers and buyers. The variety of products being sold on the platform could greatly increase and thus increasing the appeal of Shopee to their users, showing that they are continuously expand their varieties to suit to the needs and wants of their users. This will not only result in an increase in the customer shopping experience quality, but also increase the number of users for their app.
Another improvement that Shopee can improve on will be to verify all accounts and make them all preferred accounts, because a lot of users prefer to buy items from seller with that label, which can be seen here. Shopee can also improve on its policies. Shopee should do a quality check on what the sellers are posting to sell before it hits the market, because status tends to deceive a lot of people, and once the order is received, sellers don't respond much anymore if there is any problems with the items.
Now I'll be talking about the three main ethical issues faced by users when using a website or application. Those three are personal privacy, access rights, and ethical IT laws. I'll be starting with personal privacy first. The possibility of your personal info may be leaked out due to a large distribution of data all around the world when it comes to data transfer. This is a major problem globally because many companies have been caught using their users' personal info for targeted advertisement and whatnot. Second ethical issue is access right. Access right has also become another issue for both developers and users. Since we live in a digital era where there are so many websites online, it is hard for networks on the internet to be made completely secure from any unauthorized access. If a website or application were to be able to access your device, harmful action will occur. The third ethical issue is ethical IT laws. Example of ethical IT laws are patents and copyrights. A patent is used to preserve the originality and the private aspect of an idea. Copyright law is a very powerful legal tool when it comes to protecting computer software. Users must be very careful when using information from a website because the users may get punished. Users can pay the owner in order to use their ideas or information. Users cannot use the program in a way without affecting the author's reputation and honor. In conclusion, Shopee is still improving by adding more and more advanced software and hardware to make the application easy to use and convenient for the users of the application. Thank you for your time.